Spanish Town, Jamaica. Yes, the famous Spanish Town. Yes, that's where I was born and raised. Yes, you played No Love, right? I get that a lot. I think, well, I do agree that my sound is different. And it's probably because my songs, I'm not speaking in patois. I speak standard English as you call, but then person said they hear an accent. The thing is, I would basically describe my sound as a fusion of reggae R&B, which is probably why you'd hear the R&B more in my
Sure,
sound.
sure.
It's not forced; it's just a natural sound, and I've
Even
had that
as
sound for.
you speaking, I'm not seeing that patois accent in you. Somebody like you still now in Jamaica, still now in the famous Spanish town. I expect when you speak, oh, everybody will be like, no need for you to ask where she is from.
Oh, oh, people would probably expect me to say, "Oh, I come from Spanish Town, Jamaica."
Mhm. But beautiful. All what I hear,
Yeah,
it's all beautiful. The no love song, greatness, problems.
thank you,
Actually
thank
very
you,
beautiful songs. They're beautiful songs. Okay, now
thank you so much.
let's talk about you. How it all started. I guess anything that you say, of course, grows bigger, or people are relating themselves to it or feeling it. It must start
Mm-hmm.
somewhere else. I guess for us
Yes,
to get this thing proper, it will be very nice for you to get us through how it all started. The passion, the passion for music. When did
right.
it start?
Mm-hmm. So I grew up, like most persons, grew up in the church.
Mm-hmm.
I started singing at the age of 6.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from a musical family.
Mm-hmm.
Funnily, there are no musicians in my family, but there are
Mm-hmm.
singers.
Mm-hmm. Singers.
I grew up listening to my mom and my grandma. They
Mm-hmm.
would sing, the old hits, and me being a child, that's what I grew up hearing. And
Mm-hmm.
my mom would push me in the choir. I would do
Mm-hmm.
music festivals, and
Mm-hmm.
I would win music competitions growing up. So
Mm-hmm.
I've been exposed from a very tender age to music. And as I, got to high school, college, and I was in different choir groups, I was doing background vocals.
Mm-hmm.
So I, I guess my late teens, I basically started finding a passion in
Mm-hmm.
music. Um, I would do solo pieces, and I would get national award
Mm-hmm.
and all of that. And I started writing my music. I feel like I got serious when I started writing, because I've been writing over the years,
Mm-hmm.
but never brought myself to the studio
Mm-hmm.
because I was always in the background,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So I said, you know what? Because I'm always doing background vocals for other people, why not start doing music for myself? Because this is what I really love.
Beautiful.
But even when I was telling myself that I didn't have the drive to start, I never have the resources to say, okay, let me start a career.
Mm-hmm.
None of that. I was in the corporate world. I graduated from university. I was working in a bank, and I decided to just do me, follow my heart, because it doesn't make any sense. I'm doing something I don't love.
Mm-hmm.
Why not do what I love? So by 2019,
Mm-hmm.
I decided to,
Do
launch
you?
my music career in
Mm-hmm.
the matter. Pardon?
Okay. You
You were
start.
saying something?
No. I was going to ask whether you start at 2019
Yes, I
professionally. I
made the
mean.
decision into. officially at the end of 2019 that
2019.
I'm going to launch my music career.
Mm-hmm.
So in January, I recorded the very first song, which was Problems,
Mm-hmm.
and the label which I'm signed to, Shabelle Entertainment,
Mm-hmm.
they decided to produce the track, which had three artists on there, including myself. And they said to me, listen, you're a talented person, you have been writing music.
Mm-hmm.
I think you should, take it seriously. And that's where it all started.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm I'm honestly happy that I started because it's I feel so much more better, so
Mm-hmm.
relaxed now that I am doing music. And yes, person say, oh, you launch a career in a pandemic, that must be rough. But at
Ooh.
the same time, I'm grateful that I started.
Beautiful, beautiful. So it seems like you were in the background doing your thing all these years, since the choir days up
Yes,
to 2018 to, of course, 19. You were in the background, studying and
yeah,
doing the
yeah,
thing. What kept you
yeah.
waiting all these years, even though you knew that you can do this? What kept you waiting?
Like I said, the passion was always there, but
Mm-hmm.
you know, I feel like with most talented young persons,
Mm-hmm.
you're sort of afraid to launch out, especially if your parents or your family is pushing a certain lifestyle on you. Because like I said, I
Mm-hmm.
went through to university,
Mm-hmm.
went into the corporate world to work and to support my family.
Mm-hmm.
I made all the necessary steps, I did all that they wanted me to do.
Mm-hmm.
And while doing that, even though they know I'm talented,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I was still afraid to launch out. So then I had to dig deep and, sit
Mm-hmm.
myself down
Mm-hmm.
and step out.
Mm-hmm.
So the drive wasn't there. The
Uh,
drive to push myself,
mm-hmm.
it wasn't there. So I said, no, that
Okay,
I'm
you were
older
kind of
and,
you
this
were
is
kind of a
really
bit
what I
scared
love.
not to disappoint your parents, or to do, or to differ what they want you to be.
Right, right.
Beautiful. Someone will say, no, this is not an artist who started in 2019. That's the reason why I asked, because to me, if you just I call you and I ask you, when did you start? You said 2019. I will say no, because all what I'm hearing here, the songs that I receive, doesn't sound like somebody who started in 2019. The songs are very mature, the melodies are beautiful, to be honest.
Wow, wow.
The
Thank you
melodies are
so much.
beautiful. They're so beautiful.
And I guess a part of that is
Mm-hmm.
because I've been exposed to music in a professional state.
Mm-hmm.
So even though I say background vocals, it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't necessarily mean okay choir.
Mm-hmm.
I work with professionals,
Mm-hmm. Oh. Mm-hmm.
I've been trained.
Mm-hmm.
I do vocal lessons, all of that. So it sort of kind of shaped me in becoming the artist I am now, an upcoming artist who I would say is experienced. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, there's a lot more to learn, and I'm improving my artistry as the days go by.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the experiences and the persons I've met along the way sort of kind of helped my sound.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I have received three songs here. So far, is these are the songs that you produce for now?
All right, I have four official releases out.
Mm-hmm.
Greatness is an unofficial track, but
Mm-hmm.
a lot of persons actually have heard the song before.
Oh.
All of my songs are, well, the majority of my songs
Mm-hmm.
are produced by Shabelle Entertainment. My most
Come again?
recent track, which is out
Samuel
now,
Entertainment.
Shav- yeah, Shabelle Entertainment
Oh, okay.
is the label that I
They're
am
in Jamaica.
currently
Oh.
releasing my songs to. Yes, they're based in Jamaica,
Mm-hmm.
Jamaican record label,
Mm-hmm.
and my most recent track,
Mm-hmm.
Stuck on You,
Mm-hmm.
was released by a Ugandan label called Tempo Music Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Ugandan
And
label.
yes, and Greatness was produced by Christie's Music, and Christie's Music is Jamaican based as well.
Beautiful. I'm kind of puzzled, how far you have, of course, gone within the span of just 3 years. Of course, being played on the African radios, of course, the Gambia. First of all, have you ever visited Africa?
No, I've never been to Africa. It's
Oh.
on my bucket list. And not I'm not
Mhm.
correcting you, but it's
Mhm.
just a year since
Mhm.
I've launched my career.
Mhm.
March this year made it 1 year since I started releasing music.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
it's really within 1 year all of this happened.
Uh, uh, okay. I just wanted to ask, if you were not doing music, would you visit Africa?
Of course, I
Yeah.
want to visit Africa with my family, especially my mom, because
Mhm.
Africa is her dream destination. And
Mhm.
I don't think it matters where, we
Mhm.
just want to go. We want to experience the food, the music,
Mhm. Beautiful, beautiful.
everything, the fashion, everything.
It's going to be a pleasure for
So
us
now
to
we want
receive
to
you in
come
the
to Gambia.
Gambia. Beautiful. Actually, this is very nice. The songs that I have here, they are absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Uh, okay,
Thank
now
you.
take us through, of course, since you started in 2019, so far, how many musical appearance you have done in Jamaica since you started, and how frequent are all those things if you started?
Okay. So you know,
Mm-hmm.
when I when I when I started, I knew that it was going to be challenging
Mm-hmm.
because my very first song was released in March, and if you do recall,
Mm-hmm.
March
Mm-hmm.
was when they announced the global pandemic,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yes.
It it has been so hard because the entertainment industry has suffered a lot, especially here in
You
Jamaica.
started in a very
Um,
difficult moment.
right, right. So
Mm-hmm.
it the whole pandemic has sort of dampened,
Mm-hmm.
the experience and the exposure that I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to get.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't done any live performances yet.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
think I wouldn't necessarily consider it a live performance, but I did sing one of my songs in a face-to-face interview.
Oh, oh.
Um, I've done mostly interviews
Mm-hmm.
in person and via radio,
Mm-hmm.
but you know, in terms of being out there and promoting, I haven't been able to do that. But hopefully this year I
Mm-hmm.
can, make some appearances here and there. But for now, it's
Uh-huh.
just putting out music and, trying to expand my fan base so, persons can know more about Heidi Tiffany.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's really it now.
Beautiful, beautiful. I wish this was not in the pandemic. I would have imagined, of course, you are on a different level, without the pandemic. But so unfortunate that
Yes,
the pandemic, stuck everything. But I'm hopeful that after the pandemic, I know for sure, you're going to, your music is going to go far within the Jamaican space. I'm 100% sure about that. Okay,
absolutely, absolutely.
sure, sure, most definitely. How is the consume of R&B right now in Jamaica? Jamaica is known for reggae dancehall, reggae, and all those things. How are they consuming R&B and singing of a melody type like what you're doing?
It's sort of funny because
Mm-hmm.
I feel like outside of Jamaica,
Mm-hmm.
persons appreciate reggae music more than us. I might be penalized for saying this, but it is true.
Oh.
Jamaicans gravitate to dancehall and other genres of music
Mm-hmm.
more than reggae. Yes, we listen to reggae music. Yes, we appreciate our artists, but
Mm-hmm.
um, R&B, hip hop,
Mm-hmm.
is loved by Jamaicans, especially with TikTok now. You know, there's more exposure and love and appreciation for R&B, Afrobeats,
Wow.
dancehall. So there's really no discrimination or preference when it comes down to music. I feel like Jamaicans overall appreciate
Mm-hmm.
music, every genre.
Ooh, ooh.
Yeah.
Wow, that's that's stunning, yeah. But I guess that's
Yeah,
the
it's
I
true.
think
It's
yes.
true.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm kind of confused how we see Jamaica as one of the countries or one of the small islands that actually love reggae and dancehall to their heart. Coming to realize that you know. Even the people outside love reggae more than some people in Jamaica. But we will pick
Yeah.
up that after the commercials.
I personally think the world loves reggae more than us. Not
Okay,
that we
Heidi
don't appreciate,
Tiffany,
but
let's go for a
it,
short commercial break. When
yeah.
we are back, we're going to continue. Yeah, we're going for a short commercial
Okay.
break.
Biggest variety of hits. 18, 19, now.